because of the killings. These people came and they killed 7 people. What actually pains us most is it has already been in record that the marvel man has never attempted attacking a person. We have never done that. We've been piping our youths. And indeed, the marvel man is a law-abiding person. Yet, these people, they are persisting. What actually is paining us most is when our youth, stand to defend, to react, the security personnel are fighting us. They are fighting us. Most of the casualties in the hospitals, they were injured by these soldiers. I don't actually know. Have they come to secure the life of people or to fight the people? Knowingly that the Fulani man is the man that is always attacking us. They knew and they have done nothing about it. Besides that also, I want to say this to your hearing, Commissioner of Police. Hear this very, very well. The people used to come with sophisticated weapons. Sophisticated weapons. I have an exhibit of what happened. What is this? What color? Which color is this? Is this not army green? This is what they use. But when our boys will stand with their local, I say local, just local made gun to protect their land, your people will fight them and will also collect it. We are bitter about that one. We are bitter about that one. And so we want to say this categorically, that if these people will not, if they will not support us, if they will not support us, please clear them away. What happened at Yambas? What happened at Yambas? The soldiers were sending our youth away, and the Fulani people were burning our houses, and they didn't stop them. And they just stood, and they allowed them to burn our houses. Nothing was done about that. Sir, enough is enough. What this woman has just said, I want to emphasize on that. People saw it. After the killings, the soldiers brought 3 hillocks and they convey all the Fulani man back. How do we interpret that? That is our grievances. Thank you for coming, creating your time to come.
Thank you very much, and welcome back to Voice of Biafra studio, where we will just relay the transmission of the Prime Minister from Washington, D.C. to the Biafran people. And there are too many evidences, and the evidence is shook, like our people say. The line will be open so you can call in to hear your views on these very segments. So the line on the screen is permissible for calls. The Prime Minister will be available for calls and your input in whatever you have to say. If the Nigerian government are going after the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile all the way in Washington, D.C., it simply means that the Biafran people have gotten them on where it matters most. Yes, because it is only when you have done something bad to the Nigerian government that they will look for you. They went after Rike inside prison after they had even kidnapped him and locked him up there. And they've also gone after Mazen Nnamdi Kanu after they kidnapped him. They've even gone into the prison now to meet him. And they are forcing him with different things to sign and different scripts to implement. Some of you were surprised to sit down and see things like Sokoto Declaration, and also some messages that came where it was relayed through the armed forces of Biafra, where they said Biafran should stop Biafra. Biafran should stop sit at home. Biafran should not continue to do Biafra anymore. That wasn't enough. And then you also saw the lawyers of Biafra who says they are the ones representing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in court since 2021, which they have not been able to deliver anything. They also came to read some other script. And these same lawyers cannot speak boldly to promote the Biafran government in exile in any of their posts, but they can speak to condemn the Biafran Republic government in exile in their posts and in their videos. I think we have a very early caller.
Powering on.
We have early caller that is coming in. So even as the Prime Minister will join the studio again, there is a caller on the line. A caller on the line, please, you can go on. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Yes, caller on the line, you can go on. You're live on Voice of Biafra. Yes, I can hear you.
For this morning, depending on where my location, you see, the die is cast. The die is cast. They went after Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They went after Samuel. They can proceed no further. They can proceed no further. They are after the US president. How many assassination attempts have been made on him? This shows how evil these people are. Nigeria is the second Iran and must be dealt with accordingly. Congratulations to my Prime Minister, because if we are not giving Nigeria, if you are not tormenting Nigeria, if you are not giving them heat, they won't think about you. And that shows that you are the only legitimate government. You are leading the only legitimate government that is giving them heat, challenging them, and exposing them. It shows you are giving them what they deserve. Every time they go after you or any one of us, they will see the worst of us. They want to awaken the madness in us. They want to awaken the madness in us. The die is cast. We will destroy them with the truth. We will teach them a lesson they will never forget. They are not just going after you. They are after our survival. Why can't they go after the terrorists? Why can't they go after the Fulani herdsmen? Why can't they go after Kumi? Why can't they go after Shetima? Well, they have listened. We have just listened to Danjuma again. Danjuma says the military are complicit. They facilitate, they collude, and that if we don't defend ourselves, we will all die one by one, minus Biafrans anyway. Obadiah exposed them and they killed him. Kunle has again exposed them, and every one of them keeps saying the same thing, that the government is the sponsors of the terrorism. He said they are in Asorok, they are in the Senate, they are in the House of Reps, they are in the security agencies, they are in the military. Then, how do you expect a government that is infested with terrorists, is infiltrated with terrorists, to fight terrorism? It is impossible. So, we are doing it right. They are awakening the madness in us, and we will give it to them. Our sovereignty is non-negotiable. We are going to go mad on them. We are going to go mad on them. Because US is not Finland, neither is it Kenya. Biafrans brace up, the die is cast. This is a terrorist government. It's clear by every evidence is available. It's a terrorist government, and they can never go against the terrorists. They can never. They can never. So any attempt on us will spell their doom. The battlefield will be fought in Washington, D.C. Let them send the ambassador. We are going to embarrass him with the truth. Now it is time to expose them. Everything hidden is time to make it bare open for everyone to see. So my brother, please stand tall. It shows that you are the only one that is giving Nigeria the upper cut. Thank you so much. We love you so much.
Thank you, Kola, for calling in. Yeah, you're saying the same thing that I was saying before your call came in. See, Nigerian government sees, okay, we have another caller on the line. All right, caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? You may go ahead, please. Can you hear me, sir? All right, welcome to Voice of Biafra TV. You can go ahead, sir. There will.
Just a quick question to your saying today, from our PM. The video you played was speaking on their Senate floor. One who said they don't need words. That was a senator, Senate floor, and that means today in Nigeria, kidnapping and abducting school children, toddlers, has become almost or every other day in Nigeria. Meanwhile, months ago, came up on their Senate for security. 2 years ago, 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 2 years ago Why am I pointing at this? I'm pointing at this because of the Nigerian people who see themselves as Nigerians. The more they continue, I think, to speak up, to revolt their children and their children's children, the more they are plunging into more harm, more destruction. Today it is in the villages. Who knows what is going to be happening? Lafayette, he said before he killed that when they are going to go into the street. He's not saying this from his own, on his own volume. The terrorists compared to them when they put some of the terrorists. Now, Kunle has not that the intention of people who are to Islamize Nigeria and continuing to sponsor this story to make sure that there is in whole geographic location. So I have a question for the Nigerian people who are listening on Biafra. Are you all ready to be Islamized? Are you all ready that and the rest of them? If you are not, you might still have just rewrite all this wrong. If you don't, just like the senator cried, you will repeat saying today and what have been saying as what you should have done. So the earlier the better. And for Biafrans, it is what is going on here. The Nigerian terrorists, the Brgie and the Prime Minister, it shows you who can to make sure that you secure you face with your different countries. So it is time everybody to fight our common enemy. Our common enemy just want to see that there is Nigeria in the geographical location. It is no longer just the resources. This is now about your existence as a people. So the earlier people rise up and the fight against the Islamization. Let me say that for each and every one of us. And for those who are coming from like the United States, shocker. America is not Europe. America is not Kenya. And before you need to start rendition and what is his name? Abakiaro for the Islamic State to investigate. You need to prosecute the tens of people that UAE has presented to you as founders of terrorism that terrorists will ignore. All you will ever gain against a friend. And if you want to move against, please make sure you have your thoughts before you come after us. Because, like the PM said, we are all ready, and it's just that we don't deal with it. If the Biafra Republic and the de facto has what it needs, I'm sure the conversation is the media right now. But for right now, continue to warn you to wake up and join what we. Thank you so much, Mazafam. Our PM. Those who are waiting and they don't have the balls. If they did, they wouldn't even come after. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll see, all right? Good to have you on the show. Thank you. So, Biafran, the lines are open and you can call in. For those that are accessible to Telegram, you can also call on Telegram. Those that are accessible to the call lines, which you know, Telegram, you can also call it on Telegram. All right, we have another caller coming in. All right, another caller from America. Caller on the line, you're welcome to Voice of Biafra TV. You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Greet everyone. My information minister, thank you very much. I greet you.
Greetings from you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Yes, my PM, thank you very much for that. Yes. What can I say? I'm just going to reinforce what everyone has been saying. You know, the went after was, I mean, you know, this zoo government, they're not very intelligent, but they will always do things like this, thinking that each time they capture the leader or arrest whoever that is leading the struggle, that is going to end our struggle. The one after was really kept in. That stop Biafra? No. The one after MNK in Kenya, did that stop Biafra? No, it did not. The one after Simon Eba in Finland, did that stop Biafra? No. And now they're coming after PM Nkere. But one thing I can tell them, that be their Waterloo. This will be their Waterloo, yes. Because we are in United States of America. So let them keep wasting their time. Instead of them to do the right thing, going after leaders, it's not going to change anything. Biafra is here. Biafra is thing. You know, so but my message to Biafrans is that we need to really wake up. Biafrans need to wake up. You know, how many times are you going to wait for something to happen before you finally write it? It's time for you to wait. Yes. You need to don't let the people confuse you. You know, they're saying he's an agent. They kind of is the type of that he's a one Nigerianist. And he doesn't mean well for you. You know, and he can never be president. Yes. But let's assume that he actually becomes president. One thing you should be asking yourself is, how can he govern? How can he govern? I mean, don't you know that the number of representatives from the north far outweigh the number of representatives in the south? I mean, I'm talking about the so-called South and Southwest. So how will he be able to govern? So stop fooling yourself. Biafra is the only way out of it. The Biafra Republic government says that we are building a lasting solution to this problem that the British people created, or the British government created. We're not, stop looking for a quick fix, but that's what most of you are looking for. Let's P2B campaign, when he campaign, he will relieve the can. Don't you think your enemy knows this? So please, I'm urging all of you, don't get confused, don't get deceived by the likes of P2B. He will never become president. Even if he becomes president, I mean, and he stays for 8 years, then what happens? Another Amajiri will come back, who will come in and then reverse everything that he did. We are looking for a lasting solution. And that lasting solution is a Christian nation for Christian people, a Muslim nation for a Muslim people. That's it. So please don't fall for this crap that P2B, they're using him to compete. And urge all of you, to please, don't pay any attention. The Federal Republic government is better way to go. That's the reason why they're coming to the Nkere.
If you're not painting Nigeria where it hurts, they will leave you alone. But for the fact they are coming after to show that we are doing something right, they're not going after all the other useless people, that are making noise all over the social media. So Biafrans, think why. Support your freedom. Support your liberation. Go to Biafra Republic Government.org. Government stands improved. Biafra Republic Government.org. Go there and make your donation. Support your freedom. Freedom is not free. We need a gem. We need money for everything that we need to do. I'm urging all of you, please go and but we also go for me. You can also put money in go for me. Support your freedom. Don't be helpless. Yes. And with this, thank all of you. It's a lot of voice. Gradually, very soon, it's going to explode. And that will be like the only TV station that they both of listening to. They won, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you. I use my mic.
Thank you. Any question?
No, it didn't give question. It's just a contribution to applaud your work and to encourage your friends and also letting us know that Nigeria are peeing in their panties because of the effectiveness of your lobbying in Washington, D.C. So they haven't said anything yet. There is another caller coming in on Telegram. Caller on Telegram. Caller on Telegram, can you hear me? Caller on Telegram, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, you can go ahead. Prime Minister, can you hear him?
Not really, but
Thank you for your doing for Biafra. We appreciate your effort for trying to educate people, no matter how difficult we are. When you come out, when you speak everywhere, and people who understand and could be language, thank you very much for your effort. May God continue to bless you, protect you, and be with you. And thank you. Okay, yes, thank you very much.
thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much for all your support. Thank you for standing on the truth consistently. Thank you for changing. Yes, that is military. This was better recognition. And the one for Georgia, when the president women decided to trap instead of being a slave or bound down to it, people don't with and they know who they are. They are the true children of God. They said instead of the slave in the land of Chukwukatia, it's better we go to get only where we can. Yes, this trouble started very now. When they make war in many years, they're touching this together. We never get it. Not now. Not now. So, honorable Prime Minister, you will build, you were born for this. So, for the ruling, your leakage, your enemy, they are going to be. Yes, so I don't need to say to be strong because you really prepared for this. If you start looking for it, before she had people, been made for it, you have been positioned for it. Biafra come close. I know